Daniel, you got a very interesting story for the people. What is going on?
Okay, so... Well, this is interesting. So this goes to all the stuff they were talking about, where power lies and what forces power to do things. And to Kit's point, like, Kit's right. If we got enough people to strike, we could ask anything we wanted. Just really hard to organize, like, number of million people under one aegis with a common goal. But the protests look like they might be starting to bear some fruit in terms of reforms that actually seem like, again, not enough, not even close to enough, but something. Let's see where they're going. So this is about the Los Angeles mayor, Eric Garcetti, who has... I'm trying to figure out if this is something that is truly big or if I'm just overthinking it. So I'll let you guys tell me in chat. He said that the city must move beyond police reforms of the past and that he will not be increasing their police budget. Now, the reason I bring that and I stop right there is our mayor is like, no, we're going to up the police budget. New York's like, I think they're doing the same thing. He's actually going to be cutting the police budget. So currently, Los Angeles is spending $1.8 billion a year on policing. And now he wants to reinvest it in black communities and communities of color. Now, usually when we hear this, you hear like, oh, we'll put like a new store somewhere. We'll put like $2 million here, $3 million over here, bada bing, bada boom. The mayor has proceeded to announce that there would be $250 million, $250 million in cuts from the proposed budgets, and he's going to reallocate that to communities of color. These are real numbers. Now, again, not numbers that I think most people would be happy with, but it's not 2 or 3 million. It's $250 million. Now, here's the big thing, and he wants to invest it in jobs, education, and healing, as he puts it. He announced that he would, of that cut, he said there's cuts, $250 million in cuts that's going to be reallocated. They're pulling $150 million from the police budget. That's basically cutting their budget by 10%, roughly. That's not a small amount. Then another $100 million would come elsewhere. But basically, he's calling to reduce the budget. So, as he puts it, as we reset our priorities in the wake of the murder of George Floyd. So there you go, George, you and your family. Even if this is all that passes, and I expect it's not, I think this is just the first step, which is why I'm like trying to ground myself on what this actually means. $250 million is a lot for communities, but as I'm going to keep going, this is just one small step. We cannot talk about change. We have to be about change, which I respect. As you know, I don't really care about words. I care about actions on this type of thing. So the mayor said he would be more specific where the monies would go on his Thursday. So tonight, he's doing a press conference probably after the show tonight. So you probably want to go check that out. And he said the funding would be distributed not years from now, but now, which is big because usually when these things happen, they say, oh, yeah, we'll give you like $50 million. And 4 years later, oh, sorry, we only had like $5 million. So that's good. That sounds good. These are the things that I want to hear. We need to move more towards a guardian-based system, which I think, now, I don't trust any of this until I see it go into action. I'm just saying, again, this seems interesting. By developing long-term relationships with our youth and police officers, this comes after Los Angeles Police Chief Michael Moore, no relation to Michael Moore, on Monday compared looters to those officers involved in George Floyd's death because he's a monster. Garcetti announced a Civil and Human Rights Commission. I don't like commissions. It's a lot like a task force. I don't believe it until I see it. Anything on that. That will have its first meeting next week. However, on that note, it's a fast turnaround. Usually in like Chicago, something like this happens. It's like, oh yeah, no, and like we'll figure it out in like 2 years. This is something that he wants to get up and running by July 1st. So I thought I'd bring that up. I want to get people's thoughts. Is this something that people are like, this seems like some start to real change, or is this just talk? What do you guys think?
Okay, so I don't want to give too much away, but it's possibly a start, but we'll see. Actions speak louder than words, so we're going to follow up on this story. So, Daniel, I think you're going to be the one that's going to be talking about this the most, and as you should, we should be addressing it. Really disappointed in Lightfoot's idea of just 90 days police reform. So 90 days, it's 3 months. Probably nothing's going to fucking change at all.
You mean like 90 days to
I don't know.
to make police
I don't
reform?
know.
Did she just say 90-day police
She
reform?
just said 90.
Yeah.
It's like even less detailed. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
So
good. Good,
yeah.
good, good.
so
Yeah.
90 days exist.
Well, what the hell? I
In 90 days,
at this
the
point,
police will suddenly
at this
be not
point,
racist.
Like I'm going to say this because again, for a lot of you new viewers, we actually did cover the Chicago mayoral run, and
We interviewed Lightfoot.
Yeah, we did. Oh,
Actually, if you watch the intro of the video that Gunnar put
She's
together,
in there.
you'll see
She's
her.
in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
she's in there.
very short.
yeah.
I had to like crop
I'm
the
sorry.
video.
I just thought of Willie Wilson when I interviewed.
Oh my, he was amazing.
Sorry. Because I got a point, but God, I think that was the funniest interview I did because he was talking about Rahm Emanuel, which was funny.
I think we can all agree, Rahm Emanuel's still a worse mayor.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But the real thing is that I'm more impressed with somebody who's not a mayor, and that's Councilwoman Kshama Sawant of Socialist Alternative in Seattle, who's basically saying, no, let's get rid of the chemical weapons that the police are using, which is fantastic because those chemical weapons are basically outlawed by the Geneva
By
Conventions.
the way, real quick, if you would be interested in us reaching out to Kshama Sawant and interviewing her, hit 1 in chat.
Daniel.
One. Sorry, I didn't want to type. That's a lot of words.
Well,
I already Daniel.
everyone gave
Don't
that away.
this. Yeah, you already did.
I didn't know. I asked
Surprise.
I asked a hypothetical
We
question,
will
and
be-
everyone was like, "Oh, Daniel, you shouldn't have said that."
Because don't worry, everyone, calm down. I'm actually going to be interviewing Kshama Sawant sometime later this week.
I was trying to keep it hush hush. And just
Well, you
ask-
already gave it away.
I know. I was trying to be like, "Hey guys, would you like us to make this happen? It's a big feat." And then everyone's like, "Yeah, I'd like this to happen."
It's gonna
and
happen.
Then it happens. But now it's like everyone knows. So never
Everyone
mind.
knows. Everyone knows.
See, yeah, there's some ones coming up, but then
See,
right
then
after they're
wouldn't
gonna
it have
get
been cool
told.
if it's like, "Hey guys, remember a couple days ago when you wanted us to get her on? Well, guess what? Who we got on?
We just
today?"
magically got her on.
Because I am the director
were
of
totes not
communications.
planning it.
Relax. I got it all set up. But anyways, the main point is this: is that I'm curious to see if this mayor actually follows through with it. I'm curious to see just how far this will go. In reality, I would like to see him cut half of that budget. It's not enough, but I mean, it's a start. It's a start.
Yeah.
And if he does follow through with it, then so be it. So be it. Let it happen. Let it happen. And to other mayors, please follow that example because we're seeing just how aggressive the police are. I mean, these videos on social media, do you think they're going to go away and that people are automatically going to be like, well, gee, okay, that was the thing and it's all over? No. A lot of people are going to remember, especially those who were victims of the rubber bullets and chemical attacks, especially to the people who were horribly assaulted. And to, I don't know, hey, Democrats, the La Resistance, you guys should be capitalizing on this. Don't listen to Biden when he's saying, oh, don't shoot him in the heart, shoot him in the leg. There's a major artery there, Biden. If someone gets shot in the leg, good chance they could die or lose that leg, I mean, because I'm seeing
But he has hairy legs.
Yeah, he has hairy legs. So again, I'm seeing so many people so afraid of Trump that right now people who are never Biden supporters are now saying, oh, we gotta go ahead and support Biden because he said something positive about the First Amendment, which is like, okay. But,
And then he said that we should just shoot people in the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. This is Joe Biden we're talking
You can
about.
tell that
Anyways.
he's a totally reformed, non-segregationalist because he just wants to shoot people in the leg, not the face or eyes or anything like that, or not at all, just in the leg.
Yeah. So again, so to Daniel's point, we'll see if this mayor actually follows through with it. I wish that we had more mayors doing the same thing as this mayor in LA is doing. Again, LA is a major metropolitan city. So to our California audiences, keep an open contact with us about what's actually going on.
Yeah, keep pushing. Get more. If he moves an inch, you can move a little bit more, a couple
Get
more
more.
inches, a couple
Get
more
more.
feet. But be positive. If the mayor's doing something that's on a good line, let's tweet at him. Good start. Follow through. I'm watching you. Do more. Something.
Yeah. California,
They-
come on, guys. Step up.
You know that the mayor's like, well, the tweets are seeing that I'm good. And so if they get positive reinforcement.
Yeah, just positive
Just do it.
affirmation.
When they do something that looks good, make them notice that you notice.
Good.
But again, make them realize that if they're lying, the reprieve will be twice as bad.
All right.